Hello tacticians! Raking old leaves in the allergy season is not a good idea, and that should be explanation enough for me being grumpier and sounding weirder than usual. Today's Mythic Journey video is a theoretical on Judh, as kindly asked for by a KFritz 3. Hope it helps you filthy gene stealer enjoyer. Mission 1. Score 30 hits with Judh in one turn. Considering the gene stealers don't have an always available campaign to play, and no, I'm not buying Snowprick's bullshit excuse along the lines of the UI can't handle this many campaigns, we will be doing campaign events instead. It's just bottlenecking and initiatification of Tacticus. And that this mission basically requires us to line up at least 5 enemies for Judh's active, this one is probably best done in Onslaught.
The first Judh's Mythic Journey mission is for her to score 30 hits in one turn, which means that she needs to hit at least 5 enemies with her active, which deals 6 hits to each target hit. And also, none of these may benefit from hits reductions, such as the bushes or big target trait on an adjacent ally, or stuff like being diminutive. And that can be a little tricksy. Alternatively, you can make her hit 6 targets, and then there really shouldn't be too many problems. And again, the bushes mitigate 2 hits, so that's gonna be annoying either way. Now, I think there may be an angle on getting 6 enemies around this hex on this map. So I'm going to try and go for that, and hopefully that's gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. At least, if nothing else, Judh is quite mobile, so it should be fine. Okay. There, that's 5. Very good. So now if I use Judh's active on this Hormagant, she should have the second, third, fourth and fifth for a total of 30 hits. So that should complete her mission. There. Brrrt. That should indeed be the mission done. Now I just need to clear the onslaught and I can move on. So this is going to be long and not interesting to watch really, so I think I'm just gonna place a cut here and skip to the next one.
Mission 2. Deal 20,000 damage with Judh in one turn. This one is probably best done in a guild raid against a low armor boss, maybe other than Sarek. Bring Trajan, Vitruvius, Thaddeus, Zibia and the Exorcist. I believe Judh's active having the ranged attack tag will make it benefit from the Exorcist primary even at melee distance. And manipulate the boss so that Judh can use her active from high ground, and when you apply all the buffs and debuffs, the 20,000 damage with Judh's active shouldn't be a problem. Alternatively, Onslaught or an LRE stage might work too, provided you can get Judh to hit and kill 6 enemies over 3333 HP each. Arena I cannot really recommend unless your Judh is built really high. This is how my attempt at that went.
The second Mythic Journey mission for Judh is for her to deal 20,000 damage in one turn, and I'm gonna try in the arena, and it's going to need her to hit and almost kill 3 of these very nearly 10,000 HP each enemies, unless of course I can get her to strafe Snotfloga, but I don't think that's happening. For this one, I'm gonna bring Trajan to boost her actives hits and the Storm Speeder so that her ranged active gets that extra 10% pierce ratio. But I don't think in the end that will matter much. Anyway, wish me luck. So on the first turn, I think either Galgords or Lucian are gonna kill her, but that hopefully will be fine. Then again, if either of the double attacks destroys her decoy, that's not gonna be fine, so let's not do that after all. Good. That works, I guess. Okay, so that's Riva's gone, sure, why not? And now I think I'm kinda screwed because there is a cliff between Lucian and Mataneo, so she will not be able to hit 3 targets from here, but she will be able to hit 3 targets from here. This is probably gonna cost me the match, but well, so be it for demonstration purposes. So hit Galgords there, and if my Judh weren't complete Munchkin, and maybe had I actually used the Storm Speeder's secondary ability, this might have actually worked. Now, next, I'm fucked because I can't stop Karn, I think. There. Maybe like this. Ah, never mind. No more Judh. But on the bright side, I still have my Karn, who is now taunted by the little shit. Great. And I have nothing to stop the AI Karn from completely fucking me over. Yay! Remind me never to do stupid missions like this in the arena again.
Mission 3. Use Judh's active 20 times. Unless you don't mind looking into the Tau campaign event, just tough this one out in the arena against teams where you can afford to be one man short. I don't have any profound practical wisdom for this one, so moving on. Mission 4. Defeat 2 taunted enemies with Judh in one turn. While it's probably also possible to complete this one in the Tau campaign event if you bring Zibia and the Tyrant Guard, working around the Tyrant Guard's active and its damage and knockback may be annoying, so I would probably recommend you go for the Onslaught and bring Snotfloga and his Grots instead. Taunting 2 guns with the Grots from Snotfloga's active should be easy, and if the Grots focus on the same target, you can still use Zibia's active on the untaunted one before sending Judh on her merry killing spree. I didn't have an Onslaught ticket for this one and didn't really want to wait for it either, so consider this an opportunity to figure the details out for yourself, and I will be moving on. Mission 5. Deal 150,000 damage with Judh. I believe 2 or 3 onslaughts and a little extra spicy cursing in Snow Prince general direction will take care of this one. Be brave.
And that's roughly how you can get Judh through her Mythic Journey and ascend it to Mythic. Now, as for now, that's pretty much pointless because Judh and the Gene Stealers in general are mostly a PvP faction, so you can only really, well, make the best use of them there. That's probably the way to put it. In the arena, in the tournament arena and in the guild wars, and in at least 2 out of these 3 modes the characters being mythic doesn't really help at all, so there's that. And well, before this turns into a full-blown out rant into how the Gene Stealer cunts are complete bullshit to fight against, I'm gonna call this video over. So thank you for watching, tacticians, and I hope to see you again soon. Kaurin out.